Hello, friends. Today's detail is a 2004 Ford Expedition. This is Dad's quote unquote work truck. So we're not going to be doing the back today. But remember, Dad is in a wheelchair, and we are going to show you what the wheelchair can do to the cloth seats, not just the leather seats like you see in the BMW. But regardless of what it does, they actually clean up pretty well as long as you maintain it properly. So, while I am doing this detail, I'm going to talk about something that seems to be a pretty big question. What makes you a professional detailer? So, what exactly makes us a professional detailer? Professional makes us a pro. Well, I look at it in two different ways, but let me tell you how I got to that. A couple weekends ago, one of the guests that was staying at the part-time job where I work came down at about 4 o'clock in the morning to do some work. Of course, he didn't get any work done because that meeting turned into a 2-hour conversation between himself and me where we discussed what is it to be a professional. So there's something that he said that made perfect sense. I explained to him that I did not feel like I was a professional because I could not do exteriors very well, meaning paint correction. I didn't do ceramic coatings, and so on and so forth. But then he looked at me and he said, and you're cheating yourself because you just told me, and I've looked at this channel, and you do a really good job on the interiors. So does that mean you're not a professional detailer? There's a lot of detailers out there that don't do paint corrections because it's just not their thing. There's a lot of detailers out there that only do interiors. There's a lot of detailers out there who do PPF. Well, I don't, and I don't have any intention whatsoever to getting into PPF. There are detailers out there who repair leather. There's detailers out there who do stuff with the undercarriage, including cleaning them up and painting them and so on and so forth. There's detailers who do pinstriping. Does that mean because I can't do all of that, I am not a professional? That's the question of the day. So after our question and our conversation and his synopsis of it and his take of me cheating myself of not calling myself a professional, he does say, you're a professional when you make money doing it. Well, I do make money doing it. So, what is it that makes me a professional? When I was a truck driver, at what point did I go from just a truck driver or a CDL holder to a professional? Well, the answer to that is the minute I crawled up in there and took off in the driver's seat. I had to be a professional at that point. I had to know the skill. When I first crawled in one, I had not attended school. So by the time I did attend school and hit the road, I was a professional. And I never had training to do it, except for the normal, here's how you shift these gears and blah, blah, blah. So that makes us a professional. If you make money doing it and you know your skill and you don't take it farther than that until you are trained or you feel that you have nailed it, you're a professional. But that doesn't mean that you're not a professional if you don't do exteriors. Or what if you do only exteriors but not interiors? Does that mean you're not a professional? No, not at all. So, welcome to Sunday Best Auto Detailing, the professional detailer channel. I'm owning that stuff. So the first thing I want to do is I want to say thank you to Jeff. He is a professional animator and he does work for companies for commercials and he does work for news channels. I learned a lot from him that morning, and I'm grateful because he really made me look at things in a different way when I was already down. The vehicle looks really good. Dad is pleased with it. And like I said, those seats clean up pretty well when you maintain it. The wheelchair didn't make any messes. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. And until the next one, we'll see you later.